Joining me today is Mr. Pawel Mokrzycki. He is the Second Secretary of Embassy of Republic of Poland. So many thanks for speaking to us.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
Right, Pawel, let's start off with your sense of Madhya Pradesh Global Investor Summit. The state is going all out to woo investors. You heard the Prime Minister and the Chief Minister making a very solid pitch on what the state has to offer to investors and business houses. Globally, they have been holding road shows, back-to-back road shows over the last few weeks. What do you make of all that, and what brings you to MPGIS?
Okay, yes. So first of all, we are very thankful to be a partner country of the event. Poland is one of the nine partner countries of the summit. And this is a very interesting event from our perspective because on the one hand, it gives us a better understanding of the state and the possibilities that are here for our companies. But also it gives us a lot of opportunities to actually connect with the authorities of the state. We are just waiting for a meeting with the chief minister, and also with the business that is based here. So we thankfully had a chance to organize or participate in a country session where we had a chance to promote Poland, explain a little bit more about the areas where Poland is strong, and perhaps to do a bit of a networking with local business on what are the areas where we see the potential of collaboration. And so from these perspectives, the summit is very useful for us and for our Polish companies that were here participating.
So indeed, collaboration is the basis for global trade. What are the areas of synergy when you look at Poland and the areas of strength there, and India, Madhya Pradesh in particular, India in general? What are the areas that come to your mind?
So there are quite a few. What I would like to perhaps mention is number one, the automotive sector. We learned during the summit that Madhya Pradesh is looking to attract investment in production, and Poland is actually has a very strong automotive industry. We have a lot of companies in this sector that are interested in expansion to India. Some of them are already present here, moving manufacturing from Europe to India. And as of now, we have just right now a few companies that are thinking about starting factories in India, and they are looking at Madhya Pradesh as one of the potential destinations of their investment. So the automotive sector is one. Second, Poland is very strong in IT sector. We have over 300,000 software developers in our country, which for our population is quite a significant number. And we have lots of companies that are already present here in India or developing their products in India. So this is actually an area where we see that a lot of Polish companies would like to expand to India, but we have this cooperation working both ways. So we see a lot of Indian companies coming to Poland. So this is definitely an area where we can have a lot of cooperation and synergies.
So indeed, automotive and technology, of course, India is known for its software prowess. We
Right.
are a big center for R&D. Are any of your companies looking to, you talked about the automotive sector, of course, but in technology, are there Polish companies which are looking to set up R&D base here?
Oh yes, yes. In fact, we already have a bunch of such companies. So what usually happens is we have companies that do manufacturing and also research and development in
Right.
India. So they have, let's say, two legs here. So we have a number of those. I mean, we have companies that are, for example, manufacturers of for example, aluminum cans and glass bottles in India. This is one of the largest investors of Poland in India. The company is called Canpack, and this company has already two factories here. They just announced they're going to build a third one. But not only do they
Which is
manufacture
that
here,
company?
it's called Canpack.
Okay.
But not only are they manufacturing here, they also have like an IT back office in India. They are working on developing their technologies here as well. So this is usually connected, manufacturing and research and development as well.
Are you in the process of hard coding some of these areas through an MOU with the state? Have you already inked an MOU with Madhya Pradesh? Is that in the works?
Actually, yesterday, Indo-Polish Chamber of Commerce and Industry signed a memorandum of understanding with the investment agency of Madhya Pradesh. So this is an ongoing project,
Okay.
and perhaps we're going to have another MOU between Poland and Madhya Pradesh, but this is still just it's still in the making. That's we're thinking about this. But our private industry, private chamber of commerce has already signed an MOU with MP.
When you look at Madhya Pradesh and you look at the synergies with Poland, do you feel there's a big scope or a headroom for enhancing collaboration between the two sides? And what would be the next course of action, once the GIS is over? How do you go about, ensuring that the intent to invest actually translates into investment on ground?
First of all, we're going to relate the information that we gather here during the summit with our companies. Some of our companies are already just interested in this state because of various opportunities that it gives, such as central location. So, for example, when we have a company that is interested in manufacturing in India, a central location in the very heart of the country is an important aspect to take into consideration when we're looking for an investment destination. So we're going to pass the contacts, we're going to pass the information of what we have, and hopefully I mean, of
It
course,
will yield
it depends on the
something on ground.
companies, but we're
Right.
going to just relay the information. And I think that they are already just interested in Madhya Pradesh. So
And
they do not need much convincing, to be honest.
okay, great. What, according to you, is the big advantage that Madhya Pradesh offers to investors?
So the one that I just mentioned, I mean, depends, of course, on the sector.
Sector,
but
of course.
Central location in the heart of India. So we have companies that build logistics center in India. What better location
Right.
than do it right here? If we have companies that are dealing with tourism sector, Madhya Pradesh has a lot to offer. Very rich cultural heritage, historical sites. So these are some areas, but of course there are so many more, as was presented during the summit.
Pawel Mokrzycki, it was wonderful speaking to you. Many thanks for speaking to us.
Bahut dhanyavad. Thank you.